Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Casey McBride from Shaman's Way, and I'm going to do another round of free spirit guide readings. Welcome, everyone. I had so much fun doing this yesterday, these free spirit guide readings, that I have to jump on and do it again today because it was amazing. So for all of you tuning in, what I'm doing are spirit guide readings. I'm streaming to multiple places at once. So I'm streaming to Northeast Ohio Facebook, or Northeast Ohio Psychic Development Group that I created on Facebook, to my page, to my personal profile, and I'm also on YouTube. So one thing I'm going to say right off the bat, because I already see I have some people commenting from the Northeast Ohio Psychic Development Group, there is a link that you have to click in the description to allow StreamYard to show me your name when you're commenting. So I see we have someone here who said, good morning. Good morning. And yeah, click that link up in the description on top in the group for StreamYard, and you have to give it permission to see your name so I know who's commenting. So for anyone who is tuning in from that group, please do that. Donna says hi. Hello, Donna. Very nice to have you here. So whoever would like a free spirit guide reading, just make a comment, let me know. And then what I'm going to do is a really condensed version. Ooh, I just noticed my microphone is like way over here. Maybe you guys can hear me a little better now. So anyway, what I'm going to do is a really condensed version of what I normally do for a spirit guide reading. Normally it would be like about a 45-minute session, give or take. These are going to be really quick. I'm just going to tune into your energy, and whichever guide decides to make themselves present first, that's the guide I'm going to let you ask one question of for this. So it's just whatever first guide shows up. Normally I would go and explain like all the different beings around you, but it's just whoever shows up, and you get to ask one question because we already have a number of people asking. So I'm so happy to have you all here. Oh, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Lots of people saying good morning. Yes, Lisa, your name is showing up. Perfect. Thank you. Jason, good morning. All right. So we have Connie. Connie saying spirit guide reading would be awesome. All right. So let's see who. So let me see who said first. So Donna was the first one to comment and say that she would love a reading. So Donna, I'm going to do your reading first, and I have lots of other people commenting, so I'm going to see how many I can get to. I can only do so many before I need to take a break to reground, so I'm not going to be able to get to everyone, but hopefully I get to a good number of people. So Donna, do I have your permission to energetically enter your space to do the reading? We'll wait for that response. And in the meantime, Hank says, good morning. Good morning, Hank. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Yeah, lots of people, lots of interest already. Oh, I love this. These are so much fun. So just waiting on Donna, who was the first one. So I'm going to kind of try and be fair about it and do just kind of the first people to say that they would want a reading. I had a lot of people saying good morning and stuff, but the first one I'm going on is whoever said they actually wanted a reading. So Donna, we're still waiting on your response. Donna, is it okay if I energetically enter your space to do the reading? And if we don't hear from her in a few minutes, then I'm going to move on and do the next person. And for anyone who is tuning in while we're waiting, let me put up these little banners here. You can go to Shaman's Way on Facebook. It's got that logo there. I believe I left the link in the description. If I didn't get to you today, you can message me on Shaman's Way, and we can actually book a session for you. And then very soon there will be a website coming with online booking and all that good stuff. But for now, we're just going to have fun and do some free readings. And I'm going to put this up. Comment if you would like a free spirit guide reading. So Donna says, yes, I have her permission to enter her space. Okay, so Donna, I'm going to connect. And what I do is I first sort of connect to your energy, give a little description, and then I'll tell you which guide decides to show up. And then we'll go from there, and I'll let you ask a question. So have a question ready, or if a different guide shows up and you feel inspired to ask a different question, be open to that too. So following the energy. Okay, Donna, so the first thing I'm seeing is the energy right around your body. There is a lot of a reddish color to it. And sometimes that can just mean you've got a lot of like earth-like grounded energy. And then also outside of that, there is almost like a kind of sky blue, but it's very bright energy outside of that layer of your energy field. Okay, who is the first being that wants to make themselves present for Donna? Okay, so there is an Indian man. He appears to be bald and very thin, wearing sort of like traditional yogi cloths. And this is the first being that decided to show up. So you can ask anything you want of this yogi, this Indian yogi that showed up. Or if you just want me to ask who he is, why he is here for you, you can ask about that as well. Or if you have a specific question, you may ask. So Donna, what is the question that you want to ask of this Indian yogi that has showed up for you? And no, for whoever's tuning in, also for Donna, who I'm doing the reading for right now, but whoever's watching, we all have a lot of spirit guides around us. And Donna, I'm aware of many more spirit guides than just this one. He was just the one that stepped forward and wanted to be a part of this reading right now. So know that you have more that are there. So just waiting on the response as to what question Donna would like to ask of this spirit guide. Oh, we've got lots of people tuning in. Lisa says I have her permission, so we'll see who. I have to go back and look at the order. Donna says thank you. So does that mean you don't have any questions? Because if you want to ask a question, you can ask a question of this guide. Or were you just wanting me to give them your thanks? Because they're already listening and they know you're grateful. So, but do you have a question? Or do you want me to move on to the next person? Should I retire early? Okay, so one thing I'm going to say right now is I don't really give answers about like how something should end because we create our realities. By giving a finite answer, that really limits the possibilities that we could create. However, I am going to ask that question of the guide, and I'm going to see what their response is. But know that even if they were to give me a specific answer of yes, you should, or no, you shouldn't, I'm going to ask them to rephrase it to create more possibility for you. So. Okay, so the message that I'm getting from this guide is that it's kind of funny. He said that In truth and divine timing does not really matter whether you retire early or not. But to know this, that I'm trying to translate again. I'm communicating in energy, so translating it into English now. So know that when the time comes for you to retire, and when you decide it's time, because you do have the choice, you can make the decision either way. You can decide early or you can decide to wait. But don't think of that as like the end of your career. Know that when you do leave this job, that that will then open you up to the possibilities for you to begin to really be of service to people in an entirely new way. And I got the sense that you're going to need to sort of search yourself a bit. And some circumstances will arise where you're going to be presented with a whole new way of really helping your community, your family, your friends, the people around you. And that will be way more fulfilling for you than any career that you've worked so far. So that was the message that came through. So thank you so much, Donna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I go much more in depth with this during my actual readings. So head on over to Shaman's Way on Facebook. I have the link in the description if you want a full reading. Otherwise, thank you so much, Donna, for that. Thank you. So let's see who is next. We have... I believe Lisa was the next one to comment. So Lisa, and she already said that I have permission to tap into her energy. So I just want confirmation. Lisa, are you still here watching? Just send me a yes, you are still here watching, so I know to begin. We have lots of people commenting. I would enjoy reading. Yes, you have permission. Whoever this is, whoever wrote that, you're on the Northeast Ohio Psychic Development Group. You need to click the link in the description to give StreamYard permission for me to be able to see your name. Otherwise, you just show up as Facebook user to me. So please click that link. Okay. Oh, Donna says thank you with a little heart. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Lisa is here. So Lisa, I'm going to begin to connect with your energy and start your reading. Oh, I love this. These are so much fun. Okay, connecting with your energy now. There's a lot of golds in your pokpo, the bubble of energy around your body. And then there are like these streams of symbols that are coming in from above and sort of weaving into your energy fields. And they're like all different colors of the rainbow. But there's like streams of information in the form of like all these symbols streaming in. So that's really interesting. I may get the feeling that kind of gives me the idea that you're like receiving some downloads right now. That's what I'm getting the sense of. Okay, so who's the first being that wants to make themselves present for Lisa? Okay, so there's a being, and I refer to these beings as elven beings, like the kind, more like the kind of elf that you would see in like Lord of the Rings. I've interacted, I've been to their world several times, and they are an absolutely beautiful race of beings. Again, they probably don't call themselves elves, but that's what I call them. So really tall, male, like a more masculine elven being. And he's the one who presented himself. So do you have any questions for this elven being? What is the question? Or do you just want to know about who they are and why they're here for you, etc.? Whatever you'd like to ask, Lisa. So waiting on that response. Oh, I love this. These are so fun. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the interest. And again, if I don't get to all of you, which I know I won't because I have a lot of people asking, so thank you so much. And I'm going to be doing these regularly. So Stay tuned. Oh, and then in the meantime, while we're waiting for Lisa, Facebook user says, did my name show up? No, it did not, Facebook user. So I don't know exactly what you did incorrectly, but sorry about that. Just general knowledge. Who are they? Why are they here? Okay, so I'm going to ask. And then real quick before I do that, Facebook user says, if you're still doing more spirit guide readings, I would love one. I have a number of people already lined up. I'm just going to keep going until my energy says it's time to stop. So we'll see how far I get, but stay tuned. So going back to this, just general knowledge. Why are they, who are they, and why are they here? Okay, so this elven being, Lisa, ooh, wow, strong energy from that one. Sorry, my brain is having to come back online here. So they said that this was like past life experience. You came to them to their realm where they all live, their worlds, and you were like desperately asking them to teach you how to perform healing, and that they taught you, they were teaching you a lot. And the one thing that you really excelled at was their singing. The angels have a way of healing through song that is really powerful. And you got really good at that. But that they weren't able to complete your training, whatever circumstances happened around that life, they weren't able to complete that. So this being who gave me their name, which I'm terrible at pronouncing these names, it was something like a Rethgar or something like that. That's not it, but it was the closest thing I could get. Anyway, but they're here in this life for you now to help you to reconnect with what you had learned in that life and to use that healing to help to serve your fellow humans, and also to continue the training. So if and when you are ready to connect with this being, this elven being that's with you, they're going to guide you through reconnecting with that healing through song, and also to further your training in doing that. And so when you're ready to connect with them, they'll be ready to really help you to go a lot further with your healing. So that was the message. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Okay. Just have some people saying, yes, Jason, you are showing up. Give StreamYard access to your comments. Yep. Facebook user, I see your name, Charles, and guess my name. Nanette Marie is saying Facebook user as well. Yes. Okay, I may actually only be able to do one more right now. I was hoping to have a little more psychic endurance, so to speak, but I'm feeling like one more is probably going to be the limit there. So let me see who was next in line. I believe it was Connie. Yes, Connie was next in line. Connie here, spirit guide reading would be awesome. Connie, are you still watching? And if you are, do I have your permission to energetically enter your space? And Lisa says, thank you. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. This is so much fun. I love this. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. I love it. And stay tuned. I know for sure 100% of the time that the comments show up on Shaman's Way on YouTube. If you're not watching from YouTube, you can head on over to Shaman's Way on YouTube. It's spelled without the apostrophe, just like in that logo up there. And that logo is the logo you'll see on YouTube. So if you search Shaman's Way without an apostrophe, subscribe, hit the notifications, and then you will get alerted when I'm going live, so that next time, hopefully you can be one of the first to comment so I can get to your readings. Otherwise, and again, we're still waiting for Connie. I'll give her a couple more minutes and then we'll move on to the next person if she's not watching. If anyone who I didn't get to is still really interested in these readings, again, head on over to Shaman's Way, this time on Facebook. And I have the link in the description wherever you're watching from. And message me on Shaman's Way on Facebook, and then we can set up an actual full reading session if you're still interested. Or anyone who I did a reading for today and got a little taste of it and wants a full reading, still let me know. Contact me on Shaman's Way on Facebook. I left a link to that in the descriptions as well. So just click that, head on over there, and then we can set up a full one. Connie says yes, still here and open to hear whatever messages they have for me. Okay, so Connie, I'm going to connect with your energy now. Ooh, okay, so the two layers of energy that I'm seeing closest to your body, the first one is gold. Golden energy is beautiful and powerful. And then there's also green, like this really bright green color outside of that. So good, got connection to the energy. Now, who wants to show up? Who is the first guide that wants to make themselves present for Connie? Oh, this is fun. Interesting. So at first, a tree guardian started to walk over, and I thought it was the tree guardian that was going to be the guide to speak, but he sat down and then, like, from his back, crawled over onto his shoulder, this squirrel. But how to put this properly? This squirrel has like a very ancient, very wise, powerful energy and does not look like a normal squirrel that we would find on Earth. Well, at least not physically on Earth. Very powerful energy from this squirrel. So the squirrel's the one that wants to speak for you. How fun. Connie, do you have, you said whatever messages they have for me. I just reread that. So let me ask what this squirrel has to say for you. Okay, so this being communicated with more of like a vision. Connie, what happened was that this squirrel being was holding on to an acorn and dropped it onto the ground, then ran down the tree guardian and was sort of had to like coax it to crack open. And then out of that grew an apple tree. And the apple tree then dropped an apple, which the squirrel grabbed and then sat and was eating very content, and then started to kind of give me clarity as to what that sort of meant. Excuse me. So what this meant, and again, you can probably extrapolate better meaning from this than I can. I'm just relaying the message. But it was around your sort of bringing abundance into your life. And so you are going to need help in order to sort of break out of your shell, so to speak. And but then once you finally do break out of this shell, and that can mean many things as far as what like a shell means in spirit. But you can to break out of that shell. But when you do, very quickly, abundance is going to start to come into your life. The universe will provide for you in all the ways that you need to be provided for in abundance. And it sounds like you won't really have to worry about some things that you're currently sort of worrying about that will kind of fall to the side. But you may need a little bit of help in order to kind of break out of that shell, and it will come to you. It is coming to you. You're receiving guidance from spirit and from the people around you in order to do that. So thank you, Connie, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I love all of these. I wish, but I really want to go in depth with all of you. So if anyone is in the position where they can reach out to receive a full reading, please do. Click that link in the description to Shaman's Way, and we can set up a full reading. And I just had someone ask, Faith is asking, what is the charge for a full reading? So the charge for a full reading is $60. They're $60, and they go anywhere from about a half an hour to a whole hour. And but I'd say 45 minutes is like sort of the average. And in a full reading, I connect with your energy, go a little more in depth about what I'm seeing in your energy field. And then most of us have a lot of spirit beings around us. So sometimes I'll sit there for a while just as, you know, like 7, 8, 9, 10 or more beings start to show up. And then we open up the dialogue where you can ask numerous questions. And then when you ask a question, you can get even further clarity on that. And then you can really start to get to know your spirit guides as well. If you want to ask just about like, oh, who's that? What, you know, and so there's all kinds of possibility there in a full reading. But yes, $60 for an approximate 45-minute session. They can be like half an hour to an hour, somewhere in between there. So whoever's interested, head on over to Shaman's Way. Click that link in the description. Send me a message. We'll get you scheduled. And very soon, very soon, there is going to be a website set up where I'll just add the link to that. And there's an online scheduling software, and payment is all done through that and everything. So it'll be much more streamlined than me telling you to message me on my Facebook page. But that's in the works. And I'm really hoping to have that within like a few days or by the end of the week or something. So in the meantime, though, thank you all so much. Oh, and Connie was just saying, excellent. Thank you so much with lots of hearts. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just wanted to throw up, I have a number of other people, a couple of Facebook users probably from Northeast Ohio group saying they would like readings, people saying good morning. Simone saying she would love a reading. Again, I couldn't get to everyone because I can only do so many of these like rapid fire ones before I need to take time to really slow down and ground again. Oh, and Hank who's the one who's helping me with my website says, hopefully by tomorrow. Thank you so much, Hank. I love you. I am so grateful for your help. So anyone who is interested, who's caught this and really wants a reading, yeah, for now, Shaman's Way on Facebook. Click that link in the description. And then also one final thing. Sorry, I know I'm talking about this a lot, but if you want to catch the next live streamed spirit guide reading where you have a chance to get a quick little one for free, go to Shaman's Way on YouTube. It will have that logo. It's Shaman's Way without an apostrophe for the S there on Shaman's. Shaman's Way with that logo. Click that. And subscribe, hit the notifications, and then that way you'll get notified when I'm on live next doing these readings. So I want to thank you so much, everyone, for being involved in this. This was so much fun. I love it. I'm going to keep doing these because it just fills me with so much joy. So thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.